Oh my God. Where, in Jesus' name, do I begin regarding what I just saw with all 10 fucking episodes of Devilman Crybaby? This is how we start my return to watching frequent amounts of anime? Like, really, son? No disrespect to Go Nagai's legacy. No disrespect to the whole legacy of anime entirely. No disrespect to manga as a whole. No disrespect to any of his work, because from what I've seen, it's trippy, but it's also fun. But, Jesus Christ. Jesus. Holy shit. Oh, God. I think I have something of a love-hate relationship with my first anime of 2018. My first anime of the year had to be this shit. Devilman Crybaby. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the fact that they took the risks that they took, but Jesus, hell. Maybe I'm just a stickler for a possible happy ending, or that the good guy winning it out in the end. But, good God. Like, I really want to start playing Kingdom Hearts right now. And with that, I want to welcome all of you. I want to welcome any of you who are just tuning in to the Throwback Thursday Kingdom Hearts edition. I'm Showa60. I also go by Wataru Gurenai. I also go by freaking... Oh, Jesus. Oh, my Lord. And with that, I want to... So yeah, give me a minute before I passionately discuss my feelings towards one of the most controversial anime that Netflix has ever produced since 2018. Like, oh my God. Give me a minute, everyone. Like, like, holy cow, like, Jesus Christ, man, like, what the fuck? Like, my dude. Okay, so, yeah, let's talk Devilman Crybaby, shall we? Okay, welcome to the stream. Great to have you here, Rosanna Valeria. Yeah, a little background pertaining to this series. Devilman Crybaby is a modern take on the original 1972 manga, simply known as Devilman. After doing some extensive research on this series, it's safe to say that this... Now, I like the fact that they took the risk of doing a modern take on it. The only issue I have with it, my only beef with it, like... Sora 717, Sora 2018. Cute. Awesome. But, yeah. I know I should not be swearing on... I know I should be keeping my swearing to a minimum on here, but I'm just gonna say this right here and now. No matter which version of Devilman I look at, whether it be a manga, anime adaptation, live action, or any modern retelling of the series, Ryo Asuka is a fucking dick. That no feeling having, manipulating, uppity son of a bitch. Fuck this man. Fuck this man. Fuck him. Sideways. No Vaseline, my boy. Oh my god, where do I go? Where do I go with this? Ugh. Ryo is a terrible and despicable individual here. I mean, I can understand as to why that's the case, but at the same time, it's like for real, my dude? Like, for real? Like, man. Okay, so, here's the deal. I'm gonna talk about Devilman Crybaby, and with that, there's going to be some shred of spoilers here, so we're going into spoiler territory, so if you have not watched it, now, if you guys have not watched Devilman Crybaby, I suggest one thing you should be doing, and that is take a break from this stream. Oh, Heartless Hunter 76, you're just in time. Now, guys, if you have not watched Devilman Crybaby, watch it for yourself. Oh, thank God it lived, because I have some shit to say regarding Devilman Crybaby, like... Oh, shit. How do I go about this? Yeah. Ryo is a jackass. Ryo Asuka is a complete jackass. Alright, so alright. The output is freakishly low for no goddamn reason. So, yeah, everybody, is everyone safe? Okay, everyone who is on Discord. If you are on Discord, guess what? You guys are online. The only issue I have right now is that Discord is having no problems whatsoever, but the stream seems to be screwing up on me, and that's not good. Wait a minute, Biohazard 6? Okay. Okay, the stream's going up and down for some reason, and I don't get why or what the heck's happening here, but hopefully this will get ironed out ASAP. But yeah, I'm just... Okay, so far so good. Everything is going nicely and smooth. That's good. Folks at Discord, how are you all doing right now? I hope it's good, because I got some things to say about Devilman Crybaby, but I keep getting interrupted by this god-awful internet connection, and it is just beyond me. So, that said, let's talk Devilman. It's a remake, it's a modernized retelling of the 1972 manga series by Go Nagai, who did such work as Getter Robo, Mazinger Z, and Cutie Honey. The latter of which is just completely out there, but it is incredibly awesome. So I suggest you check some of his works out. Now, that said, fuck Ryo Asuka. Ryo Asuka is an asshole through and fucking through. Oh god, but we're about to cross spoiler territory, so if you're not a fan of having this story spoon-fed to you, then my recommendation is, if you have Netflix or any access to Devilman Crybaby, just watch the show. And don't get me wrong, it's pretty good in its own right, but from my personal experience, let's just say I was freaking reminded of Space Runaway Ideon's movie that freaking just decided, hey, you know what? Everybody should die. Which I think is just crazy. One thing about Devilman is that it does not skip on any obscenities whatsoever. It really doesn't. What it does is that they will show you all sorts of crazy content. They don't care who they offend or anything like that. Fucking hell. Okay, so, I don't know what the heck's going on, but for some odd reason the internet connection is starting to get really really frustrating really quick, and I'm not too happy about that, so okay. Like, seriously, I hope this irons out quickly because, yeah. It starts off with Akira mourning for the death of an animal that he discovered. Ryo starts being like, hey, you should forget about it. It's going to die anyway. You know it's going to die, so why are you wasting your time crying and blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, Ryo's a dick. Fuck Ryo Asuka. I have a hashtag on the title, so be part of our conversation at hashtag fuck Ryo Asuka. Like, the guy relies solely on facts, solely on the information he has learned. The guy is, like, straight up woke as fuck. Like, straight up. He doesn't care. Like, old dude does not. Like, old dude does not care what you think, what your imagination is. He doesn't even believe in imagination. He's like, what imagination, my boy? Fuck what you think. My worldviews matter. So, as years go on, it's implied that the guy's been traveling around the globe, seeking knowledge, and blah blah blah, living the Japanese dream, if you will. Living in America and learning shit. Meanwhile, Ryo tries out for track in baton running and blah blah, alongside his surrogate family member, Miki. It's also implied that Akira's parents disappeared on a traveling mission and whatnot. It's also implied that the family that Akira is staying with is like, they believe in God, they believe in Jesus and such and such. And it's like, okay, cool, I can dig that. Like, I can totally dig that. So, that said, it's safe to say that, Miki ends up meeting like this group of young rappers, and boy, can they rap good. Like, it's like really lit. Like, the stuff they were, like, the songs they were, like, the songs that they be, like, the rhymes that they be spitting is just straight up cool. Like, a lot of the raps are done mostly by this Japanese rap group called Ken the 390. So, they're pretty cool. You should check them out when you get a chance. Ryo returns from his American trip and whatever. He's a professor, yet he's the same age as Ryo, Mickey, and the gang. The two end up going to this bizarre-looking nightclub known as the Sabbath, which is kind of like the Sabbath ritual in the 1972 version. The only difference is with this one, they do dubstep, rap, things like that, and next thing you know, there's a lot of drugs, there's a lot of sex, there's a lot of all sorts of crazy things going on in that place. And while this is going on, Ryo randomly stabs every single person with a broken wine bottle. This dude goes on a murdering spree, and Ryo goes on a killing spree while Akira is like, please stop doing this, blah blah blah. And oh yeah, just for extra mindfuckery, many of the people in the club turn into demons. Like, I kid you not, they turn into freaking devils. And Ryo ultimately turns his supposed best friend Akira, seriously, Akira's too good for Ryo at this point, turns him into freaking Devil Man, the title character. He tries turning him into a demon, and since then, Akira is no longer the 100% whiny, bleeding heart character. No, instead he is the assertive. He is the very confident, the no craps given Akira Fudo. And like, all the girls start falling for him. The dude clearly brings some porn into the audiovisual room of his school and basically works it. No concern for the staff, no concern for the faculty members that could be like, should you be watching that on school grounds? Akira, with his new body, is like, I don't care. And let's just put it this way. During this time, when he's doing tryouts or training, dude be like, running like he's about to swim. Hey, y'all want to talk about the Naruto run? I would like to go to a convention and see people run like Akira. Like, oh yeah, so that's the new run sweeping the nation now. But yeah, for a time it gets periodic. Demons wreak havoc all across town. He transforms into the Devil Man, beats the snot out of him. Ryo steps in and adds a little more fuel to the fire, making things far more complicated. Also, I like how the anime pays tribute to the 70s anime adaptation of Go Nagai's manga. Which is funny because Nagai wanted to do a toned-down version of Demon Lord Dante. No, not Devil May Cry, just Demon Lord Dante. It's a different character, but still, just saying, it's like a kid's show. So Akira Fudo essentially proclaims his status as the Devil Man, since despite being possessed by a demon soul, since he has a demonic body, since despite having a demonic body, he still retains his humanity in the process, making him quite an exceptional breed. But over time, Asuka is like, hey, you know what? Let's step it up a notch. Now if you kill people, blah, blah, blah. Because it also turns out that this gets far more complicated as more people are turning into demons, and you start off wondering what the heck's going on, but then if you've seen like episode 1 or whatnot, you would get a glimpse of Ryo's backstory when he was in the Amazons. And this Russian doctor he came across ended up becoming a demon, and he ended up killing himself in front of Ryo. So whenever things get tough for Akira, he seeks the attention of his supposed best friend. Seriously, what best friend would cause the end of the fucking world just to get off at your misery in the process. Like, hell, man. Oh yeah, did I say this is spoiler territory? So yeah, be careful. So it isn't until the track meet, the Koshien track meet, that things really turn to crap. Ryo is one of the commentators for the Koshien, which is kind of a popular thing amongst Japanese youth who get into athletics. But yeah. So what happens is, by that time, he's already discovered that some of the track stars are actually demons. One of them is a famous trackster who apparently swings that way. Who apparently goes both ways, if you know what I'm saying. But look, if that's what you do, it's what you do. We don't judge around here on this channel. But moving on. So this track star that Akira discovers is like, okay, so you're a devil too. So I'm terribly sorry. You're crying and stuff too. So the track star turns into a demon. Not only that, all the doors in the stadium are completely locked. And people have no way out. And just about everybody has no freaking way out unless Ryo suggests otherwise. So as a result, the demon runs around, starts murdering people, and Akira is forced to stop him. Yeah, that's basically what's going on. And this is when shit hits the fan for this anime. Again, this is spoiler territory. I suggest you watch the series before you continue. I suggest you watch the series first. As for people who either don't care or have already seen it, like, oh, hell. Oh. What Yo does changes the course of this entire anime forever. Hell, we don't even get that turtle monster that kills off everybody he cares about. But just the same, okay, now before we continue, let's take a break for a second. Catch you guys in a little bit. Alright, boys and girls. Break is over. But, yeah. Freaking. Oh my god. Things really hit the fan, and Dio decides it's a nice idea to tell the whole world that demons exist. But yeah, here's the thing. Like, he tells everybody that demons exist, and now people are going all over the world are ape crap insane because people can't tell who's demon and who's human anymore. And what's worse is that people are killing each other left and right, and a lot of the things that go on, like, are like, they hit so close to home, it's not even funny. It's like, why is this even happening? Also, like, there's one glaring nitpick that I have with this anime, and it's a tentacle nitpick here, and that is when there's this one fight where Devilman and this lady with the wings on her head. Now, there's a lot of historical significance with that particular fight in the original Devilman, but even in some of the other iterations, but this one didn't go anywhere. And that's what bothered me for a little bit, now that I think about it. But yeah, it ended up being an afterthought. Now, moving on. The thing about it is, Akira is trying to fight off all the demons and trying to quell all of the confusion going on, but he gets injured by some of the demons who want to help Ryo cause even greater chaos. So, yeah, there's that. But yeah. Mickey is Akira's close friend. She's like the most beautiful girl in school. She makes good marks. She's very athletic, blah blah blah. So basically the good girl, the kind of character that I like. I don't know, it's just that I have a soft spot for Boy Scouts and Girl Scout characters. Like, they have their moments too, where they show themselves to be flawed and whatever. And I think Miki hits that sweet spot, especially in a series that is incredibly dark and tragic. She fights it off also. Oh, yeah. Her family is not... Oh, and to make matters worse, her family is not safe from this chaos either. Like, later on in the show, Taro, her younger brother, her kid brother, starts getting, like, these thick eyelashes or whatever. He looks like a mini Devilman at first. And in the midst of all of this, it's like, he becomes a devil. And it's like, her mom and his mom is just straight up shocked to find this out. So she's like, yeah, let's run away together. But yeah, she ultimately dies. her husband comes to find her and Taro, only to find out that she's dead. Taro's a demon. This dude like straight up breaks down. Like this dude straight up breaks down into tears. And to make it worse, he gets gunned down before Akira can save him. So Miko, Miki's rival, and Akira retreat after being chased around, and he's forced to tell her the bad news, but she warms up and whatever, and then a news broadcast shows up, and apparently Ryo is on there. It's also by this time, it's like Ryo's like, where Akira and Ryo's relationship as friends starts to strain. They have to take his soul amidst this chaos. And exactly, my dude. Like, here's the problem. Here's the thing. Ryo is on this international broadcast on behalf of the Japanese government, and it starts off with him clarifying what the hell's going on with the relationship between man and demons and whatever. Now Akira is thinking, he's gonna save us all because he's my friend. And I'm thinking to myself, with all the shit that Ryo has been doing up until now, you might want to temper your expectations, Akira, because Jesus Christ, this guy is a complete bastard. This guy's a complete a-hole. Oh, and boy, my expectations were already low with Ryo as is. So here's what happens. Here's what happens. This is what Ryo says halfway into this State of the Union address like thingy. The reason why demons exist. This is what Ryo has been saying. The reason why demons exist is because people are different and can't handle the society's problems. They get mad, they get butthurt, blah blah blah. So whatever you do, if they're not satisfied and everything. Exactly, but as I was saying. So if you find somebody who's sad, crying, and blah blah blah, kill them all because they might be a demon too. I'm thinking to myself after seeing this, like, this motherfucker betrayed his own friend. You've already tortured, like, man, you've tortured this man enough. Like, you tortured Ryo and everybody he cared about. What? You decided to add far more insult to injury by telling everybody to discriminate against anyone who turns into demons by sheer force? Are you dead ass right now? Like, wow. Boy, you have no idea. So now, it's also during this broadcast that Akira, Miki, Miko, and the three rappers, they take refuge in Miki's house. It's also again, it's also around this time that Taro and Miki's mom and dad are gone. Dead. They're all dead. One dies a demon, the other dies as demon food, and the other is gunned down. No thanks to confusion, like, oh shit, like, why though? So the witch hunts begin. Everybody's crucifying other humans and stuff, and Akira is trying to stop all this. Miki takes it to Twitter or Instagram or Facebook, any social media site, and does like this little online speech, which reaches to a lot of people, especially at the public execution that Akira was at. So ultimately the kids start hugging Devilman, and everybody's like, we're sorry we did that to you, we didn't know, blah blah blah, we're so sorry. And everything was getting good until the track star from earlier decides, yeah, Akira, we're gonna kill you. So the demons start chasing him down. And while this is happening, he's trying to rescue Mickey and the gang, who ultimately get killed. Who all get killed. Yep. Yep. So the guys defending Mickey die. Miko reconciles with Mickey, and they try to flee, only for Miko to get killed, and then Mickey dies. Everybody's body parts are and they turn everybody's body parts into shish kebab. Akira discovers everybody, right down to his closest friend and the closest thing he's ever had to a real family, die in front of him. When he sees Mickey's head, he loses it and kills everyone. He straight up kills everybody. Takes the luck charm that was given to her, places it on his ear, and creates a memorial for him. And creates a memorial for Mickey. And decides, okay, you know what? Ryo and everyone that's working for him is going to die. Oh, I can tell you about anime that be like that, my dude. Like, so this ultimately results in Ryo and Asuka fighting each other. Ryo is revealed to be Satan, the Prince of Darkness. And we cross into Bible territory here, and this is where things start hitting the fan even more. The whole world is ending. People are creating weapons, demons are killing each other, humans are killing each other. Oh yeah, Donald Trump makes a cameo appearance, but anyway, we're not going to talk about Donald Trump. Please don't. We're going to talk about Ryo and Asuka as Devilman and Satan fighting each other. You know the whole motif with Lucifer, aka the Prince of Darkness, aka Satan. He looks like an angel, but he really isn't. He is a sack of shit that got rightfully put down into the gates of hell as his own home for a reason. He wanted to overcome God. That's number one. 2, he wanted to rule the world. 3, he went to hell, took everyone with him. 4, he's already causing a ruckus on Earth, as is, being the true devil incarnate, exploiting the vices and sins of man. So yeah, 2 best friends fight each other as demonic beings. One a self-righteous dick, and the other is a bleeding heart, who didn't ask to be a demon in the first freaking place, but lives with it anyway. So yeah, as this fight goes on, it's revealed that Akira is dead. The Devilman is dead. And Ryo gets a piece of his own medicine. He ends up alone. For a second, I feel sorry for Ryo. He's still a dick, but still, I had empathy for that character because this dude just realized how alone he really is. Exactly, except for it's tragic as fuck. Like, I have to explain this in detail. Like, Ryo spent his entire life only understanding the technical side of life, but not understanding the emotional side. The two go, in a way, like, these two characters go hand in hand like a brain. Ryo's the left side, always thinking logically. Akira is the right side, thinking emotionally and creatively. They're both two extremes from different halves. Ryo acts on logic alone, and hardly understands emotion. He sees the impurity of man and basically ridicules them on principle for it. He uses his intellect as a shield and coping mechanism to deal with the stresses of the real world around him. And ultimately, he lives the dream of becoming this very accomplished Japanese dude who lives in America and knows a lot of stuff. He's everything that many people in Japan want to be. This isn't to say that all Japanese people are like that. No. He's everything that the common man over there longs for. Except for he doesn't really have a heart. He's disregarded emotions for the sake of enlightenment. And he deems himself no less than a god, due to his intellect. The closest thing he's ever had to a friend was Akira, who he flat out uses and shames for having any shred of emotion or imagination. Like, the fight ends with them looking up in the sky at the moon. Ryo is reminded of how Akira is reminded of the rabbit on the moon. And Ryo's like, oh no, that's just a myth. He dispels myth, but yeah, he's myth incarnate. And it's crazy. Like, this is some, like, ridiculous stuff we got going on here, and it is just baffling, my dude. Like, holy shit. Man, it's just fucking nuts, my dude. Like, we see Ryo's backstory. Like, he tears off this girl's stuffed animal. He attempts to kill a bunch of animals who actually live in the hot springs that they went to. He passes most of his time reading books on science and stuff. He explains a lot of scientific information to Ryo and to Akira. And while Akira is crying for a dead dog, Ryo's like, nah, fuck that, the dog was going to die anyway. Just seeing that kind of personality, just seeing him excel to a more logical and intellectual side at the price of emotion and heart, kind of sucks. Whereas Akira, he's very imaginative, he's very compassionate, and he's very emotional. For the male construct as a whole, and especially in today's modern society, is like, that is something that is almost frowned upon, for a guy to be that emotional as he is. But not many people mind that. Not even Miki. Rightfully so, she's something of an innocent. Ultimately, Ryo fought for the sake of power, whereas Akira fought for the sake of humanity. But if you look at it at if you look at this whole fight in face value at the final episode, you see that Akira lost. But he would rather die than see his humanity be torn to the ground at the hands of his demonic form. That's what I feel that this is illustrating. Whereas Ryo, on the other hand, may have won, but he lost something that he did not realize he had. Power, the very power that Ryo longed for, basically betrayed his ass, and he got his just desserts for it. Now he travels a destroyed planet, and now he travels a destroyed world, a destroyed Earth, mangled by the sins of man, alone. No friends, no family, no one to help him. He's already strong. He's born strong. He's powerful. He's the most powerful thing on Earth, in space, in the universe, and nothing to show for that. Out of sheer rage and passion, after seeing this, all I can say is on Instagram, on Twitter, if need be, and possibly on Facebook, and here on YouTube, fuck Ryo Asuka. This anime got me thinking that Go Nagai hates my behind, except for he didn't make this retelling. It's media like that basically says, screw you and your perception of reality. Like, these guys who went to work on this, especially Go Nagai in regards to the original version, were like, seeing how our generations act in this day and age, all rebellious and no regard for authority and whatnot, yeah, we're gonna show them that. Now, granted, when at the time of Devilman's original creation, Japan had its share of rebellious youth during this time period, between the 70s and 90s. Now, in between all that, in between the early 70s and early 90s, there was an economic boom, and some of Japan's youth have taken advantage of it. So, yeah, we're 60 minutes in, but in spite of, in between all that, there was an economic boom, and a lot of the youth there have been taking advantage of that. Some of them don't even care. Some resorted to theft, murder, rape, vandalism, any crime in the book. These kids thought about it. This is why we had manga. This is why we had media like Devilman, Grave of the Fireflies, Akira, which kind of forces the youth of that time period to take a damn good look at that mirror and see what you have become. In the case of Grave of the Fireflies, translate, or in Japanese, Hotaru no Haka, it was supposed to be a stark reminder to the youth of that time period, all the teenagers and young adults, that the crap that Japan has went through during wartime was the cause of this economic boom. It was what led to the economic boom and the rise of the atomic age and Japan's prosperity. And you want to steal, you want to murder, you want to rape, you want to cause all this problem after what this country has been through? Grave of the Fireflies basically ends with a middle finger to the kids of that era, to the kids of the 80s especially. Like, you see what these people have gone through. Have you seen the countless blood and death of innocent people at the hands of war as caused? Have you seen what this is? You may not have lived to see, you may have not have lived at that time period, but this is what we've been through for you guys, you sons of bitches. And you want to steal, and you want to commit crimes. What is wrong with you? So, yeah, that's basically what is going on here. I'm glad that Devilman Crybaby aired on Netflix as opposed to as opposed to the likes of TV Asahi, TV Tokyo, TV Nagoya, and all that stuff, because that series would have been censored straight to hell, and it would have been a disgrace to Go Nagai's legacy. I guess they wanted to have the series shown on Netflix because there are no there's no content restrictions on any of the stuff. So they went balls to the wall with what they got. And my god, they went all the freak out. Like, this is what you, like, to them it was like, this is what you guys are. There's a lot of good folks like Miki out there, and you guys remind us of her. Some of you remind us of, what they say is, you remind us of Akira to a certain extent. But some of you remind us of Ryo Asuka. And fuck that nigga. He got what he wanted. He got what he deserved. So it's safe to say that, despite us being given all these facts about Japan's crime rate, it's safe to say that what they lacked in crime, they more than made up for in the insanity of said crimes and said vices that go on in that country. Numbers don't assure anything either, because you're always going to see crazy stuff go on in the news. So it's safe to say that the dumb shit that young people were doing back then could be the same thing happening here. The only difference is it's in a new coat. The real threat are those who have grown accustomed to the social norms of Japan's construct. Those who have grown accustomed to Japan's extremities against anything outside of their whatever. But as one YouTuber put it, not all Japanese are like that. Some step out of the norms, and that's okay, and that's cool. We like that. Crybaby was basically a modern retelling of the rebellion, of the rebellious nature of who young people are. Now, if I'm wrong, you're welcome to fact check me, because I'm only going by both what I've heard, and my personal experience with the anime. Like, seriously, the development team behind Devilman stopped giving a damn. I'm probably not gonna get monetized. This video's not gonna get monetized for all the stuff I said. But, yeah. That said, fuck Ryo Asuka. Screw this man. Shave his balls. Chop them up and shove them down his throat, for all I care. Okay, that said, let's get back to Kingdom Hearts. We got the map. So, yeah. picking up where we left off, Sora's back, along with Donald and Goofy, and they meet XIII at the... They meet XIII at the Wizard's Tower, at the Sorcerer's Room. Yeah, sorry, yeah, guys, sorry for the craziness, man, like, good lord. So, yeah, we're now at the tower. We're now at the Sorcerer's Tower. And we meet the three ladies who are responsible for monitoring Aurora from Sleeping Beauty. Oops, I wasn't trying to slash her.
Well, look who's here, dears. Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
Oh, if you're looking for clothes, you've come to the right place. I'll do the designing.
Oh, this is gonna be really funny. But this is like an iconic moment in this game. But yeah, after watching a very dark-ass anime, I'm glad we're at the brighter and finer things in gaming and geek culture at this point, because, boy, this is one hell of a lollipop I'm willing to put my mouth on.
No, that will never do.
Now, dears.
But don't you like this?
Exactly, my dude.
Hold on.
Are you certain? Blue.
Poor Sora. Oh dear.
Would you just decide?
Oh, well.
All right, then. Together now, dears. And no more squabbling. Oh, my.
Oh, it's lovely. Oh, yes. He does look very dashing.
All right.
Now, those aren't ordinary garments.
They have very special powers. Take the orb, dear. And watch what happens.
Whoa! Whoa!
Ladies and gentlemen, for your consideration, the drive system.
Ooh, keyblades!
This journey's going to be twice as difficult as your last.
Your garments also have other powers. But you'll have to discover what they are as you continue on your journey.
Okay, I'll do my best. And thanks a lot.
Oh, and there's something else for you from Master XIII.
Okay. So we got three things: Sora's new garb, a new keyblade known as the Star Seeker, and our first ever drive form known as Brave form, also known internationally as the Valor form. Now, let's talk about this form, shall we? Now, if you've seen my in-character episodes on my YouTube channel, then you know I'm a stickler for the use of original naming conventions. It's how I was with the first episode, and it's basically how it's going to be. So, that said, the Brave form, or Valor form, internationally called, centers entirely on attack strength and power. To activate this form, you need Goofy. And for experience points, so in order to gain experience points, you have to kill every single Heartless. One Heartless equals an experience point. One Heartless equals an experience point while in this form. Now, here's the thing. When I first had the vanilla version, I made the grave mistake of activating the drive form prematurely while I was here, while I just got my clothing. And this is something not seen in the vanilla version. This is a Final Mix exclusive. Now, periodically throughout the Final Mix version of this game, you see these lying around. These are puzzle pieces. Now, there are I think there are like 3 to 4 different types of puzzles, and you'll find pieces for each of them. If you manage to complete every single puzzle, then you get like a particular prize. The Star Seeker? I believe so, yeah. Okay, if I understand correctly. Another thing is that these forms also contain various properties that you'll get to master and use when you're not in them. Okay. Piece list. Map. It almost sounds a lot like what I do when I play this game. It's like I put a heavy stake on magic. Well, I put a heavy stake on attack, on basic attacks. Journal, album, treasure list. I think this one goes in the middle. One chest is outside to the left as you exit from the last time. Yeah, I've been trying to get my hands on that, but you know, cutscenes and stuff.
It's the dummy ship.
So you guys ready to go?
Now, just a moment. Because of your previous endeavors, the worlds have returned to their original states. That means the pathways between them have disappeared.
Which kind of
How
sucks.
we get around?
Do not fear. If what the king suspected proves true, the worlds have prepared new pathways along which you may travel. These pathways may be utilized by unlocking special gates. How these gates are opened, I'm afraid I do not know. However, the Keyblade will serve as your guide. When a beam of light radiates from the Keyblade, return to the gummy ship. Though the worlds may seem far apart and out of reach, they nonetheless remain connected by invisible ties, as do our hearts.
Our hearts are connected.
That is correct.
Got it.
But be warned, as you proceed, the Heartless and the Nobodies will be using their own paths, corridors of darkness to travel from world to world. They may be attempting to link these dark pathways to the gates between the worlds.
That's not fair.
I'm
Now
with
then,
Donald on this one.
that is all the information I can give to you. Go forth, Sora, Donald, and Goofy. Everyone is waiting.
Okay, let's get going.
Master Jensen.
We sure do appreciate the help.
Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice.
My goodness, what's that?
Oh no. Aren't you guys gonna do something?
Haven't we seen this somewhere before?
Yes, dear. I wonder whose it was.
Malefa! No, we mustn't remember her name. Oh dear.
What is this, the Wizarding World? You can't say
She was a
Voldemort
mean
now?
old witch. Oh no, the memories are coming back. What'll we do? Oh, what'll we do?
Poor souls.
Goodness me.
Oh,
This is
whatever
very,
shall we
very
do?
bad.
Perhaps we should tell Master
You guys-
Sid.
Have
Yes,
magic.
that's what we must do. Hurry.
Heaven help y'all. Run!
Maleficent!
That's my name. Okay, all things considered, I much preferred this one over the Angelina Jolie version.
Howdy, Sora. How you doing? It's your favorite gummy engineers here, ready for duty.
Ah yes, Chip and Dale. Maleficent, my dude.
And Dale. Happy flying.
Only one?
That's no good.
Wait, I think it's a world we know.
Of course it is.
Huh? You want to go back to Twilight Town? Come on, we gotta get moving ahead.
Hollow Bastion.
Huh? You want to go back the twat. Come on, we gotta get moving ahead.
Yeah, but they're... never mind. Next stop, Hollow Bastion.
Maleficent! Maleficent! Maybe they really did finish her off.
Oh, don't be sad.
Ooh, this
She's
castle
coming back.
sure ain't what I expected. No shine, no nothing. Oh, now what's gonna happen to our plan?
You know, from what I heard, Hollow Bastion took on a different name. Now, I wonder what that name was. I mean, I know what it is, it's just that I just feel like asking questions.
It's Hollow Bastion.
Gosh, looks kind of different now.
I hope you and the dead are doing okay.
Oh yeah,
Uh-oh, looks like we're gonna have to do some
it just
fighting.
wouldn't be a Square game without a Koopa. Without a movie. Unless you're near. Or Drago Dragoon. Denizens of Discord, how are you all doing? And the obsession for puzzle pieces begins. Now that puzzle piece is from the Awakening puzzle. Oh dear Lord. Items, weapons, and accessories. Now with these guys, not only do you get stuff and whatever, yeah. But you also get to do like some synthesizing, and what that does is help you get all sorts of stuff. Come on, let me have that. Oh, never mind. So here's something cool. Scrooge was a badass back in his day. For those of you who didn't read the original comics or watch DuckTales, Scrooge believed himself to be destined for greatness, and he was not wrong. Though it's a sad shame that his original voice actor, his DuckTales voice actor, Alan Young, is nowhere to be found anymore. So we'll have to settle with the 10th Doctor instead. Which isn't a bad thing, actually, because it's really cool to know that, yeah, that is true. Despite having lived for over a century, the guy is really up with the times. Like, Scrooge knows what's up. Never jump over stairs, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
Hey, what's going on?
That's the town's defense mechanism.
Yuffie!
Yay!
Look out!
Alright, my ability points went up a bit. That's awesome.
Hey, you guys! I see you're still in top form.
What'd you expect? Looks like you're doing okay.
What did you expect?
Jump the stairs, gotta be exactly, my dude.
Great!
Hey, Yuffie. Have you seen the king and Riku?
Nope. But I had a feeling I'd see you guys again.
We may never meet again, but we'll never forget each other.
Is that supposed to be Leon?
Originally Squall, but yeah.
Everybody's working on stuff over at Merlin's house. Come on!
There's one thing that this place is never short on is enemies. Like, oh my god. It's like, before you progress any further here, you will meet a lot of enemies. Like, they want to kill you before you get a chance. Like, for example, like, you just want to open the door to, like, Merlin's place. It's like, alright. Time to see what they've been up to. Surprise, Heartless, or Nobodies. Any one of them. It's like, yeah, we're gonna kill you before you even so much as open the door. Like, oh, for real, for real? Like, you dead ass right now? Like, you're just gonna murder me before I even so much as knock on the door? Like, can I at least check in on my friends before you kill me? So that's what we deal with in this game.
Meet the Hollow Bastion Restoration Committee.
We missed you.
They come in for the... Really?
Well, you ain't in top shape.
I knew it.
Like, I can't walk alone at night now?
Where what?
A while back, everyone suddenly remembered you guys, all at
No
the same
wonder I got a
time.
Keyblade.
You remembered? Wait, does that mean you forgot about us?
Ouch!
So where have you guys been all this time?
We were sleeping.
Where? In cold storage?
Wow. Really
It doesn't
sick.
matter. This is great. Everyone's together again.
So, we're trying to find Riku and the king. Have you seen him? Right.
Sorry, but let us know if there's anything we can do to help, okay?
Okay. Thanks.
Don't go thanking us just yet.
Hollow Bastion's got a problem. A big problem.
Exactly. What is
You mean,
wrong with
like,
this town? It feels like.
and heartless?
That's right.
I'm surprised.
Sounds like you could
I would
use
like to
our
find somebody who does a Lion
Then
King
let's
meme
cut to
based
the
on
chase.
this. Everything the light touches is our kingdom.
Sora,
What
Donald,
about that shadowy
Goofy.
place?
We were
That's
hoping the
Hollow
three of
Bastion.
you might give us a hand
We're going
around
there,
here.
Simba.
Like we're gonna say no?
I forgot who I'm dealing with.
Hey, what do you mean by that?
Just think of it as a sort of Leon compliment.
Follow me to the Bailey. There's something you need to see.
I was about to wonder,
I
like,
thought
am
it
I
was
not gonna
you.
get any magic?
Right on time.
Expired!
Sora and the gang said they're gonna help out.
Splendid. We'll count on you.
Right.
Right. Ah, yes. Did you give them the cards, dear?
Oh,
Dude, why though?
here. They're presents for you.
Everything the
Leon
light
thought you
touches
might like to have them.
is art. Everything is covered in shadows. Well, shit.
Hollow Bastion Restoration Committee honorary member.
That was your cards.
Kinda cool, huh?
Let me go to Disney World with
Hey,
something like
thanks,
that.
Leon.
That would be freaking fun.
Huh? Oh no! We're supposed to be at the Bailey.
Can't leave without magic. Blizzard. So I got ice magic now. Yep. That about sums it up. No, I want my magic. There we go. Like, bro, you're not gonna. Wow, you're not gonna give me any more magic? Like, it's dangerous out here, man. I can have fire, lightning to a greater extent, but I can't. But instead, you just give me ice. Like, it's real out in these streets, man. At least let me get treasures before I get killed. Oh, really? So basically, I'm fighting low-level fuckboys right now. Here I am worrying about gangsta niggas showing up around here, and instead I get these danky little fuck niggas. Where you at? More puzzle pieces I can't get until I, like, legit level up. But that's okay, I'll just get these over here. AP up. Oh, come on, y'all. Wow. Wow. What? Like for real, my boy. Why do I get ice magic? Because you're a little pussy that needs to freeze enemies so that you can kill them. Get rid. Oh, wow. Oh, that's just mean. I'm hogging all the credit, Goofy. This is my show. Well, I'll give you guys bonus points for competence. Alright. Like, seriously though, it's hard out in these streets. Gotta keep a keyblade on you. You gotta keep a weapon, especially a keyblade on you at all times around here, man.
Look at that.
Oh!
We want to restore Hollow Bastion to what it used to be. Who knows? Maybe even something better. There's still a lot to do, but I'm sure we can handle everything. Except for that. And that.
Oh my god. Don't get me started on the samurai. Samurai are terrible.
We'll handle them.
Well, that's good to hear. So, Sora, do you know what's going on then?
There's this guy, Pete, who's been going around plotting with the Heartless. But he's not smart enough to tie his own shoes. The ones we need to worry about are the nobodies.
And those Organization 13 guys in charge, too.
Disabled like that, Sora. Oh no.
You're doing well.
Who's that?
This calls for a celebration.
God damn it. Doors protected. It really sucks when it doesn't. Ooh, experience chance. Dang it! How did I miss that? forgetting. I'm not there yet. Wow. The nobodies? You mean the little white fuckers, right? I'm very white myself, so don't kill me. That opens up a whole new can of worms right there, my dude.
Here goes.
Maybe messed up the news was like, mysterious white beings are everywhere, wreaking havoc in town. If you see any suspicious white beings, then tuck your purses or whatever. That'd be terrible. Yes, finally something that can do some damage. Fire magic.
The Keyblade, a truly marvelous weapon. Were it only in more capable hands.
Show yourselves!
Oh, great.
Organization 13!
Good. Now we can settle this.
What a shame. And here I thought we could be friends.
Stop! What's the big idea?
Oopsie daisy.
Move!
Now, do you think that's polite? Shutting me down like that?
I said get out of the way!
As if. You can talk all you want, but that won't change a thing.
Then we are gonna make you move.
See, that would work if I were just any old dude. Except I'm not. I'm with the organization. Nothing any old about me.
Huh. Tough talk for someone who stood on the sidelines while his nobody flunkies did the fighting.
Oh dear. I think you got the wrong impression.
You gonna cry?
As if. Why don't I remind you how tough the crowd you're dealing with really is?
Remind me?
That's right! Used to give me that same exact look.
I guess you think you can psych me out by saying really random stuff.
Gee, I just don't know. Be a good boy now.
Still a little too late.
You got away.
That was weird. Who gave him the same look?
You know, I think he was just trying to confuse you.
Yeah, you're right. Only one me. The Hollow Bastion Restoration Committee honorary member.
Wow!
Huh?
What's this?
Gorge, you think?
Oh, now I get it. That must have been the gate XIII talked about.
Oh, boy!
Sorry to run, Leon. But other worlds are calling.
Organization 13. They look tough. Be careful out there.
See you soon.
Oh boy, the grind is going to be extraordinarily real. And we get a nonsense report. And since the Japanese or English voice actors weren't around for some of these scenes, it kind of makes it difficult, since my Japanese is still a little bit on the rusty side. But what I do know is that, since I played the PS3 version before, it's safe to say these guys don't really like Sora too much. But at the same time, they plan on using him to basically screw the order of every single world and get Kingdom Hearts for themselves. Indeed. Now that I think about it, yeah. And then we have these. Now, okay. Now, I did this with both the vanilla version and final mixed version for PS3. Whenever I see the worlds of Milan and Beauty and the Beast, this would be the first place I go to. But before we get started, what happened here is okay, so what we're gonna do for right now is some light grinding here. Yay! Okay, let's see if my little theory works. Okay. Now, when I got the final mix version and finally realized what I was supposed to do in this game, I tried to find a way to avoid... Don't worry, like, next episode I will cover both Beauty and the Beast and Mulan, respectively. But, as I was saying, there's this thing I used to do when it came to drive forms. Because when I was playing the vanilla version, I would always transform mid-battle. So, with the final mix version instead, what I did was I would transform immediately before a fight. Because I realized that a lot of the abilities that you get while in these drive forms can also translate into your regular self. That's if you gain some experience.
Give me strength! Yeah.
Like all these techniques we got going on here. Okay, let's hurry up before this form dries out.
Yeah. This is it. Yeah.
Well, that was fun. Yep, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Badass skillery. Experience chance, combo up. Air recovery, Libra. Alright. Now, these are the techniques we're trying to do. This is what it's called. These are growth abilities right here. And this one right here is going to be high jump level. Now, should we level up Brave Form, we should get high jump level 1. Then after that, they're going to give us another technique to get. Go to items here. Hey, what's up, man? You just in time. Right now, we are in a grinding session here. Oh, I am going to be such a dick right now. And give Sora the most points here because since I'm playing Sora anyway, instead of Donald and Goofy. Okay, abilities. Okay, so here's... Okay, guys, so, like, here's the dilemma we have here. Now, what I have in front of me is combo up and experience chance. What combo up does is allows for more combination attacks and whatnot, whereas experience chance increases my chances even higher. So, which should I get? Combo up or experience chance? Increased damage or increased experience? Alright everyone, here on YouTube and on Discord, place your bets now. While that happens, I'm going to take a short break. Okay, folks, I'm back. So, that said, back from my break. Thing of the matter is, a lot of people are the majority vote suggests that I do experience chance this time. Especially if I'm going to be on the grind fast here. So I guess with that in mind, we're gonna go with experience chance. Perfect for the grind. Apparently so. But that's fine. I'm very grateful for the people who... I'm grateful for the two people who made this suggestion. Now, if only the healing worms were much bigger. You wanna know what would make this game, like, straight up unplayable? If you have the ability to hit your own teammates. In this case, Goofy and Donald. That would suck hard. Dang it. Critical mode. I heard terrible things about it, like, yeah, you're gonna be holding some massive L's with that one. The dusks really bring out that D. The connotation just doesn't sound all too good right there. Yeah, man. Yeah, I really need that. So basically, I have to step up my drive form. really suck at this game. I really do suck at this portion. Like, I can't get past the upper rank in this one. Go down the range if you take damage. That's one of those instances where that's one of those instances I hate in this game. One other thing is that these don't really add up to a completion bonus at all.
Piece of cake.
That seems... In fact, I've done that before, actually. Land of Dragons. Okay. All that said, I'm going to have to end this short. I'm going to have to cut this stream short for right now. But I do appreciate you guys coming here. It's really fun. I really enjoyed talking with you guys while at the same time playing Kingdom Hearts 2 with you guys as well. Thank you guys for your input. It's greatly appreciated. I will catch you guys when it comes to this game. I will catch you guys next Thursday. Also, be sure to look out for the first 10 pages of Wildcard Fighter Chapter 4 on the 25th. It's where you will get your sneak preview of Wildcard Fighter Chapter 4 and the future of the entire comic. So, that said, this is Showa signing off. Thank you guys so much. Really been good. And I hope to see you guys again. Oh, absolutely. Johnny, catch you guys soon.